What's going on, guys? This is Jason of Auglitical. I swim through the politics so you don't drown too. I'm just a man trying to bring common sense in a world where common sense isn't so common. This is the mayor of Ireland speaking out about the terrible things that are happening on their land. And let's just hear the mindset of the mayor of Ireland, shall we?
is living Everyone is living on edge right now, and we need to do something about it. We cannot continue ignoring that this is a small minority of far right movie. It is an
Why is it always every single time? Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Hold on. That's the mayor of Ireland? That's the mayor of Ireland. How did that happen? That's the mayor of Ireland. Is it racist? Maybe. I don't give a shit. They're openly racist. Look, I'm sorry. Why do they always label it? Why do they always scream democracy or whatever like that? And the first things they do is label everything that, pushes against them as far right. Why do they do that? Why is that? It's just a standard playbook at this point, right?
organized terrorist group of people who want to harm immigrants in this country, and we have to take action now. We can't keep on calling them a small dangerous group of people, because it is an organized group of people who are radicalizing young people and encouraging them to go and harm others who are just living peacefully.
Just harming others who are just living peacefully in Ireland. It's always it's the gaslighting for me. It's the gaslighting. It's the bullshit. I believe Africa's like 400 times bigger than fucking Ireland, and yet they're sending an unprecedented number of fucking illegals over there. Illegals. I'm sorry, migrants over there from fucking Africa. And guess what? A lot of the Africans over there who are coming over there don't care about their culture, dirtying their streets, attacking women, attacking, causing crimes, but it's always the far right, and the far right just happens to be people who just want their land to be fucking safe and secure and perhaps peaceful. I think nobody on this planet would give a shit about anybody's skin color. Well, don't get me wrong, there's always going to be racists out there, but I don't think that there would ever be any type of pushback if you couldn't point out to a certain group of people doing horrible things. It's even worse when these people don't even belong there. They don't want to be on their own land. They want to come to yours and destroy it. But the craziest thing is, and this is the funniest thing to me, they always talk about democracy. They always talk about democracy, and they're harming democracy as they push their bullshit. Meanwhile, just a question. This person apparently wasn't even elected. They were selected, just like Kamala Harris. I'm just trying to figure out how did this person become the mayor? How did this person become the mayor? Did the Irish vote for her, or maybe it was the people who they brought in, which is what they're doing in the UK, which is what they're doing in the United States, which they are doing all over the fucking planet. These people do not represent the people who were born on that land, who have claim to that land. They've basically given away your land for fucking free, and it's disgusting.
Who wants to live a peaceful life in this country. Everyone is
They want to live a peaceful life in the country. This is the lie that they're talking about. Mahad says, I will admit their gaslighting is truly remarkable, calling the people you're trying to conquer terrorists. Drain Your Wagon says, wait, the mayor is an African native? Who's the elector who put her in place? Where were the Irish natives at the ballot box? You installed this communism of your own free will. Now you're tasked with wrenching control from of the country out of the hands of those whom you knew. Absolutely. It at the end of the day, it leads to communism. I mean, listen, both sides have horrible ways of outcomes, but at the end of the day, we don't want either. We don't want either. And yet, it seems as though the governing bodies will always push us towards either which direction, because at the end of the day, they still get what they want. Dave, why are immigrants trying to tell the natives what to do? Eli Africate says mass deportations is the only solution. Rob Van Jembeck says, where in Africa is Northern Ireland? Thunder said, how did that ascent become a mayor? What the fuck is wrong with Irish people? Um on the spectacle says mayors are not elected, they are appointed. If that helps you understand how this happened. And here's another thing, real quick question. Kamala Harris. They sit there talk about how Trump is a threat to democracy and X, Y, and Z and all of these things, and we need to protect democracy and democracy dies in darkness. Did anybody vote for Kamala Harris to become the nominee? Anybody vote? Was there any, or was she just put there? Everyone in Ireland needs to download ExpressVPN so the government will not be able to find when you post. True. AI Emerald Apple says look like they're conquered now. Even their leaders aren't Irish or British. And the thing is, a lot of people sit there and they go, "Oh, is it based on skin color?" No. The thing is, you can tell when somebody does not when somebody doesn't assimilate into another culture, when somebody doesn't go to a land and they take on those values. You can obviously tell that these people have no allegiance to the land that they claim to now be theirs, right? They're going into the land to take the land over with their bullshit. It's crazy. Like for example, in England, you have this what is it? It's like this. I forgot. It is like this mole rat girl. You'll know who I'm talking about. If you know, you know. And she sits there and she talks about how she's British when it benefits her, but any other time she'll sit there and talk about she's not fucking British. What the fuck is wrong with her? She's a proud Muslim woman, right? If you know who I'm talking about, you know. But the thing is, they do that shit all the time. They don't, again, they don't assimilate. They don't care for any of that. But they'll use your words against you, Mr. Polite, Mr. Civilized. M. Yezra Shah says mayors should be voted in, not appointed by politicians. In mainland UK, all the Muslim mayors were appointed by UK Labour majority councils. They have been using racism and Islamophobia against us forever, and all that's gotten the Western world was overrun by terrorists and criminals. We want our countries back. There is no backup country for us to go. This person could go back to Africa. We can't go anywhere. Like I said, when they're weak, they will sit there with their hands open, talk about they need a little bit of help, and they'll sit there and they'll follow or whatever like that. Meanwhile, they don't follow any of your rules. When they are strong, they throw away everything that they use that you had used to protect them. They throw all that shit away. Your rights don't even matter anymore, and it's really disgusting. Anyway, guys, I'll catch you next time. Peace.